Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into the action with Benfica.
Well, they know what they must do this evening. Destiny in their hands. 3 points to guarantee a place in the knockout stages. And it's live here on EA TV.
So yeah, we got our second match in the group stage of the Champions League against Benfica. Last time around was pretty much a very good result for us, and here we're expecting pretty much about the same. And right here, actually, it turns out that Benfica get the lead very early on in the game. I say early on, it's the 30-something minute. The ball somehow squeezes past Courtois there. I don't know if his hand was too weak to stop the ball. The shot didn't look that powerful to really trouble Courtois there, but in the second half we start off very well. We get a nice counter here, and Rodrigo slots it home. Rodrigo actually in talks with being part of the Attackers Team of the Year setup, so that must be really nice for him. We're still on the search to be in those kinds of talks, but I mean, for right now we're happy playing with Real Madrid here. Yeah, Barella makes it 2-1 with an assist from me. I get the ball here from Rodrigo and just blast that into the back of the net. Hits both the post and the crossbar, which you love to see. And yeah, we make it 3-1. It's basically the full game against Benfica. It's a good result. It guarantees us a stage in the knockout. Not like any of the teams here would have caused us any trouble. Maybe Piemonte should have caused us some trouble in the first game, but you'll get to see in the second game how it goes down. And after this, I made a mistake. So there was a USA versus Mexico friendly, and I was going to play it, right, because I was called up and it said I was in the lineup for the Mexico game, and I don't know what overcame me, but I ended up simming the game instead of playing it, and I immediately was like, well, I didn't save beforehand, so I can't even like go back to a previous point to see if I could play it again. So there's that. And then in the second UCL game versus Lokomotiv Moscow, I didn't actually get to play that either, you know, because Zidane has to play the other guys just in case, you know, just so they can get their medal. I think that's all they have to do, right? Just show up for one game, and have everybody else do the heavy lifting. So yeah, here's the second game against Lokomotiv, and we end up winning 1-0. It's not a great result, but it's a result nonetheless. And here we are with Piemonte Calcio.
All the attention on Leon Goretzka. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point. Live on EA TV.
I just noticed that it said his age was 29, and now I'm even more frustrated with the fact that Real Madrid let him go when he still has at least another 6 years to be able to play at the top flight, which is like concerning because we literally still employ Thiago. Like, why are we doing this? And Thiago's probably on like some stupid amount of wages, but you know, we can't do anything. If I was in Zidane's position, I would have probably have sold Thiago by now. But anyways, we get an early chance in the first half. We get another chance in the first half. My header, I can't put it down, and my shot goes directly at the keeper's hand. And we move on to the second half here. We get a nice chance. I try to run through both of them. The ball still ends up at my feet. I make sure to cut to the other side. Do a little Ronaldo chop there, just a tiny one, and slot it for 1-0. And we're basically cruising. We're cruising now, because once one goal goes in, like a bunch just start flowing. Like it's very it's very easy. The first goal is always the toughest one, and I have no idea why that is. But I would assume it's because they try to follow some sort of logic. You know, when a game is 0-0, the game is tight, the game is closed, but once one starts scoring, then more goals come in. So I guess that's the kind of logic that they went for here, and I just slightly tapped that in. I'm actually surprised that even worked, because I thought the keeper would get it with his foot, but I guess not. And we make it 3-0. We finally get another hat trick in the Champions League, which is always nice. You love to see your star man get some goals. And here I try to make sure to stay on side. I slow my run down, and the defender there just doesn't do anything to stop me at all, which is confusing, because at other times I'll try to make a very simple fake shot to one side, and the AI will follow me very precisely so that it doesn't work. But here he doesn't do anything. It just lets me chip the ball into the back of the net. I make it 4-0, and we end up with 13 goals in the group stages, which is really nice. I wanted to get another chip here, but I just didn't put enough power on it to reach the second post. But yeah, it ends 2-0. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the end of the video. This one's a lot more short because of the fact we did miss out on that one game. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it, so we'll just have to add a lot more games in the coming months of the season. And so yeah, the group stages end, and in the next episode I'll make sure to tell you guys who our first opponent is for the knockout stages. And here, this is the dream. I don't know what PSG has done so that Mbappe deserves the Ballon d'Or, but PSG didn't win the Europa League, no Champions League, no nothing. I assume all they did was win the cups and the league, but that's about it. And here you get the full calendar. We're doing pretty decent in the calendar, only 2 draws, and everybody else is a win. Obviously the internationals don't match. I mean, they don't matter for the league. So they're wins nonetheless, but I don't really care for them. And in the month of December, this is what we got. As always, make sure to subscribe if you're new. But yeah, looks pretty decent. There's a 3-3 draw. The 2 draws I actually didn't get to play in any of them. So Zidane's doing his business. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode with more content. Peace.